Hi my little devils, it's me, it's Farrah, and this is quite of an interesting one because I wouldn't think I don't see a lot of people doing this. So if you've been diagnosed with mental health or anything like that, that you like before you take medication or you see people, this is what I'm trying to make it out, but it seems a bit confusing. So before I was taking not paracetamol, oh my god, mental health tablets, and seeing professional help. I'm just gonna tell you the story on what happened to me every single day, to the point I thought I was actually haunted. Well, it all started at first like little tiny things. So every night, I would hear gates opening. I will hear tapping on the wall. Tapping on the wall, I would hear footsteps all the time. At first we just put it down as just me being ill. I didn't, at the time I was in college or school. I think it was round about that time. I wasn't good. Like, my mum let me have the day off for a good couple of weeks, to be honest, because it was getting severely bad. Then it got to the point that it was getting worse. So then I'm hearing babies crying. I'm hearing people talking to me. And the things that they were saying to me was not that nice. At first it didn't really come to my head, oh, I've got mental health issues. Nothing came to that at first, so I was just really at the time, me and my mum and everyone else they were just putting it down as stressed or something. So then it got to the point I was seeing figures. What I mean by that was I was actually seeing horrible things. There was this woman, I remember her so well. This woman, she was all in black, super skinny, long. Basically, she had claws for fingernails, and she used to follow me around. And it scares me to this day, just even thinking about her, because she really scares me. It got to the point then one night, I just heard people crying. I heard people screaming. I've actually had these people talking to me. One night I was in bed, I saw this girl, but she was literally black. She was backwards, and she was dead bony. She's another skinny person, and she jumped on top of me and went in my face and said, you need to help me. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I need you to help me. So I screamed for my mum, and my mum was like, calm down, you're fine, there's no one there. I'm just like, Mum, she's standing right behind you, telling me, looking at me, saying that she
So
needs
then
help.
it got to the point on those few months my mum actually took me to the doctor. She was like, my daughter's experiencing this and experiencing that. So they took me for like a hearing test at first, and they were like, you just got good hearing, but I won't worry about it. Just take some paracetamol, it could be a headache. And me and my mum were like, okay. So then it's not stopped from there. It got to the point I was coming out of bed. I ran to the bathroom. I saw these little devils, these poor people trying to crawl into the bathroom, and they were saying, I'm gonna get you. And this was at 3 o'clock in the morning. So, I cried to my mum. My mum came back at like 5 o'clock in the morning to calm me down. So then we looked further into it. Tried to look further into it, sorry. Then my uncle was experiencing this because he had nowhere to stay at first, and he was staying here, and he was like it could be this, it could be that, and I'm just like, I know there's something more to it. And he said to me at first, I've actually had a dream about this woman picking on you. My mind was blown by then, guys, just blown. So it's just like, so what am I? Am I haunted? Am I this? Am I that? I don't like talking about this subject, but when I used to self-harm, I remember a woman grabbing me, dragging me to the bathroom, and I remember her clawing into me. I don't even see myself doing it, I see this woman doing it. To my mum, and I went, this woman's hurt me, and she was like, and my mum just cried her eyes out. And this was happening every night. So then it got to the point I was sleeping downstairs because I thought my room was like a danger zone. Like everything just kept coming up to me and like trying to hurt me. So my mum was trying to always get me to bed at that point, and I would refuse. I would sleep downstairs. I was always sleeping on the sofa. So then one morning, my uncle came down because he was staying at this time, and he actually came up to me and was like, you need to stop being scared of these things. Like, and then there was a woman standing there telling me, like, giving me an angry face, and he was like, and he turned round going, she's talking to you, isn't she? I looked at him in a most like understanding way, like, yes, how do you know? Because he went, I heard her. I went, what did she say? Telling you to not answer me anything. I was just like, whoa. So then that's when I thought I was haunted, because these things were so serious. So but then we looked deeper, just to the point I went to the doctors, and they actually just diagnosed me with tablets, diagnosed me with mental health. I didn't believe them at first because I thought about what my uncle said, and then I was referred to CAMS and everything. These things were getting worse. I was like, the talking's not help, talking about my issues, we need to go further into this. So they were like putting you on tablets. They put me on tablets. Yep, they work. I've not seen them for ages, but like, what's your guys' opinion about it? Because what my uncle said to me was a bit of a coincidence, because it made me think. So yeah, and that's my scary story, guys, before I was diagnosed with mental health. What do you think about it down below? Love you, my little devils, and see you whenever.